Imagine this. You're 29 years old. You're working a job you don't love, drowning in debt, no savings, no investments, and the only thing growing is your anxiety every time you open your banking app. But here's the twist. The mistakes that led you here, they were made back in your early 20s. Most people won't tell you this, but your 20s are the decade where your money habits either set you free or lock you in a cycle of struggle for decades. In this video, we'll uncover 5 financial mistakes that silently sabotage young adults and how to avoid them like your future depends on it. Because, spoiler alert, it does. Stay until the end because the 5th mistake, it's the most common one and the hardest to admit. Most people won't even realize they're making it until it's too late. 1. Living above your means. We get it. You just got your first real paycheck. You're excited. You want to travel, eat out, upgrade your phone, maybe buy that one thing influencers say you deserve. But here's the truth. No one puts in the captions. Lifestyle inflation is a silent killer. You start by spending a little extra here and there, and suddenly you're living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where your money is going. Here's the fix. Track your expenses ruthlessly. Build a realistic budget that allows you joy and savings. Delayed gratification doesn't mean no fun. It means more fun later, without guilt. Be honest. Do you really need 4 different streaming subscriptions and daily $7 coffees? Or are you just financing your boredom? 2. Avoiding investing. Because I don't know how. The number one excuse, investing is confusing. But here's what should scare you more. Letting inflation quietly rob your savings year after year. By not investing, you're losing money every day. Time is your biggest asset in your 20s. Thanks to compound interest, money you invest today could multiply 10 times by the time you're 50. Start simple. Roth IRAs, index funds, dollar cost averaging. The earlier you start, the less you need later. Future you will thank you or resent you. And speaking of resentment. 3. Taking on debt without a plan. Let's talk about the big one. Student loans, credit cards, car payments. Debt isn't always bad, but blind debt? That's financial quicksand. Ask yourself, do I understand the interest rates, the total cost, the repayment plan? Most 20-somethings don't, and by the time they do, they're already buried under it. Smart debt builds your future. Dumb debt mortgages it. Would you pay $800 for a $400 item just because you wanted it now? No. Then why do it with credit? 4th, not building an emergency fund. Life throws curveballs, medical bills, car repairs, job loss. Without an emergency fund, every bump in the road becomes a financial disaster. 3 to 6 months of expenses in a separate, easily accessible savings account can be the difference between peace and panic. Don't wait for a crisis to start saving for one. And while emergencies are obvious, the next mistake hides in plain sight. 5. Letting friends influence your financial choices. Yes, this one hurts. If your friends are constantly pressuring you to go out, split the tab evenly, or book that trip, you might be spending to stay liked. But ask yourself, will they help you pay off your credit card bill? You don't need to explain your financial goals to everyone. Boundaries aren't rude, they're necessary. Build a lifestyle that feels good internally, not one that just looks good on Instagram. You don't need to be perfect with money, but being intentional, that's where the magic starts. Avoiding these 5 mistakes could mean the difference between financial freedom and financial regret. So here's your challenge. Pick just one of these mistakes. Fix it this week. Build momentum. Because wealth isn't built in a day. It's built daily. If this video sparked something in you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real, raw, and actionable money wisdom, right here on FinPulse. And remember, your 30-year-old self is already watching. Make them proud